great, I tell you. It was great. Obviously, short review, spoiler-free review, because there's a lot to talk about. I can't get it all across in one review that I can't do any spoilers in, but I don't do spoilers. So later on, we will do another video, another stream where we can all talk together after everyone has watched it. Obviously, you're wondering how I got to watch it before everyone else got to watch it, but I can't tell you that because I'd have to kill you. This Spider-Man Brand New Day was great. The acting was great. There was no acting in this that was like, Tom Holland, performance. Punisher, MJ, Ned, Hulk, Sadie Sink. Sadie Sink was good, you know. She was really good. I don't need to give away anything. I will say there's a few things where it's like, everyone's been looking for the reveal of Sadie Sink's character, and I think the marketing was wrong behind like hiding who she was and stuff like that. Now I've watched it, it wasn't needed, but she was great. Her character was great, and once we actually got to the character, then we can live in her backstory and stuff and how important her character will be towards Peter in this movie, and it makes a lot more sense. And she's great. She's really good. The relationship between Peter and MJ and Peter and Ned and Peter and Punisher and Peter and Hulk, they've done such a great job to not make it feel like it could easily start feeling like it's not a Spider-Man movie because you've got all these other external MCU characters and stuff like that. And that's been a criticism of the past. Not that I've cared too much because of how the movies have gone. Very similar to like Captain America Civil War. Most people see that as like another Avengers movie, but we don't care. It's still Captain America. This is how I feel about the Spider-Man movie. Is there any negatives of the movie? I mean, if we're being nerdy, the thing is, the part what would come across as a negative to a lot of people doesn't come across like that to me because I like longer movies, and it's Spider-Man is my favourite superhero, so if it's longer and it's a bit dragged out, I'm okay with it. But I will say, they could have trimmed the movie by like half an hour. Some of the lived-in parts at the beginning, the slow burner to the warming up of the movie could have been cut. But realistically, you pay for the experience, you're going to go and watch it. Long movie, who gives a damn? It's amazing. Not a pun on amazing. Spider-Man is actually amazing. I think everyone's grasped what the movie's about. It's obviously Tom Holland, Spider-Man, coming of age, maturity. We saw what happened in the last Spider-Man. He lost everybody. Nobody remembers who he is. He doesn't have Aunt May anymore. He's literally on his own. And the thing is, all the superhero comics and stuff we grew up on, or cartoons, most of them you don't know their backstory. They just turn up on the street, so they look alone. But because we've had the build-up of Tom Holland Spider-Man throughout the years, you really feel it for him in this movie. They really live in the emotion and the loneliness of who Peter Parker is. Because who Spider-Man is, everyone loves Spider-Man. And it's all the perception of when he's outside in the streets of New York, everyone loves Spider-Man. But when he's at home, he's lonely Peter Parker who, even down to little things, and hopefully you get what I'm saying here, even him washing his own Spider-Man costume makes the movie feels lonely in that moment. Like, he's got nobody. Everyone else, Thor and Captain America, they just turn up in spangly new suits. We don't even question where that comes from. He's lost the crutch of Tony Stark's tech. He doesn't have any of that anymore. All the other movies he's had like, we've got Tony Stark's tech, I can use this, I can use that, I can go to Tony, I can go to Happy. Now he doesn't have anyone. The villains were great in this movie. Obviously you've got ground level villains that you've seen in the trailer already, i.e. Scorpion and the Hand and all that stuff like that. And they're really used very great. That makes it feel like the comic book. And a little bit of the game with the action sequences. And you have the big bad of the movie that it ends up being great, so I won't spoil any of that for you at all. Again, Punisher and Peter together, I think Punisher and Spider-Man, should I say, great. I love the Punisher. And coming off, we just watched the Punisher special about 2 months ago. The way they got him to be from R-rated Punisher and thrown him in Spider-Man, where we can't do any of that, and it still worked, brilliant. And then MJ. Zendaya's great anyway, because if you watch Euphoria, you know she can handle all of these emotional tropes in movies. You can, seriously, you can tell that her and Tom Holland are a couple in real life. Like, they feel like they love each other. And so when Peter and Zendaya's on screen, well, Peter and MJ, you feel it, man. Him and Ned, I just love it. And then you've got the part of Peter's trying to suppress certain things with his damn near mutation. You've seen it in the trailer when he's all webbed up and stuff like that. He's trying to suppress that by being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He has to go to Hulk for help. And we get that Hulk versus Spider-Man fight, what you've seen in the trailer. And that action sequence, what you see in the trailer, is it's the best Hulk fighting scene I've seen since him versus Thor, I think. I think it's the best one altogether in the MCU. Well, it's not MCU, Sony, but altogether from all the Hulks, it's the best action sequence. So I love that. Again, Sadie Sink's character is great. It's like it's a great character. So I love the movie. Again, all the SFX, VFX, all the saturation, the colors, they pop like a comic. A lot taken, inspiration has been taken from the game, you can tell, and all the other Spider-Mans. I really feel like, what's his name? Daniel, whatever, you know what I mean? You know I'm talking about, the director of Shang-Chi. He definitely sat down and watched all the old Spider-Man, all the Spider-Man movies, played the game, and watched the Spider-Man cartoon. I'm almost 100% sure, because the inspiration pops through, and it pops through in a perfect way. Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've got tickets to watch it again today, tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it again, so I don't want to go too far with how good it is. No Way Home's my favorite Spider-Man, but obviously they got Andrew and Toby in there. So, but off the bat, I'm gonna give Spider-Man Brand New Day I want to say 9 out of 10. I want to say 9 out of 10. 10's perfect, but I think 9 out of 10, no problems for me. The pacing was a little bit off, and it felt, after a certain bit, it felt like it could have been 2 movies. You'll get what I'm saying when there's a certain thing that happens and then it feels like it's 2 movies. But apart from that, I loved it, and I think they could have stuck the ending a lot better. When it comes to post-credit scenes or mid-credit scenes, there's no mid-credit scene, and the post-credit scene is actually post-credit. So normally people call the post-credit scene, normally people call the mid-credit scene the post-credit scene, but it's actually the mid-credit scene because it comes up mid-credits. This one, you better wait for all the credits to go, and then the post-credit comes up. Is it integral to watch if you need to dip off from the cinemas? No. But if you're a Spidey nerd, you stay in. I've been your boy, Sam. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know if you think in the comment section. Do not put any spoilers in the comment section or I'll block you. Yeah?